The film begins in 1719, and a girl named Naru is shown living on high mountains with her tribe and her dog. She went for hunting with her dog one day because she wants to be a hunter. She finds a deer and points at it, but then the deer runs from there because of a loud, strange voice. She chases it, but is unable to catch it. In the meantime, her dog's tail becomes entangled in a trap set by someone unknown. Its tail becomes injured, and Naru applies ointment on it, but then she hears a loud voice from the sky. She sees the sky while moving onto the mountain, and sees an alien spaceship. It was of none other than a predator. Let me tell you, a predator is the one whose body is like humans but face is like an alien. It is a hunter, but hunts every human with weapons, including hunters, because it considers them a threat. That's why it is against them and used to live on another planet. Well, Naru runs to her brother, who is a good hunter, and tells him that today she has seen a huge bird in the sky. Actually, she was talking about the predator's spaceship. The people don't know about the spaceship in this era, so she considered it a huge bird. She says this is a chance for me to hunt something huge. Naru returns home, where her mother is shown who knows medical very well. She knows how to make medicine with herbs, but she doesn't like Naru to hunt, so she asks her to leave hunting as she is good in many other things except for hunting. So please stop hunting. Saying this, she sends Naru to bring a herb that has a flower. When Naru returns with the herb, she notices the hunters who were her brother's companions running here and there. There was hustle and bustle because a lion has captured one of their companion. Naru's brother moves to the forest with his companions to find the lion. Meanwhile, Naru arrives and asks to join them. They refuse to take her with them, but Naru's brother says if we found our companion alive, it is obvious he will be injured, so we will need Naru for his treatment. Then an ant is shown eaten by a mouse, mouse is eaten by a snake, and then the predator hunts the snake. On the other hand, they found their companion injured in the forest. Naru treats him and applies ointment on his wounds. Now they move out with their injured companion to take him to the tribe as the night appears. But Naru's brother says, I am not going with you. I will end the lion after finding it. She tells her brother that she will accompany him. He refuses her and moves alone. Now Naru was moving with others and finds the snake's dead body on the way. It was ended by the predator. She finds the giant footprints, and there was blood on the trees. It increases Naru's suspicion, and she feels there is a huge creature or animal. She leaves to tell her brother about danger, but she finds her companion and brother on the way. She tells them about the giant footprints, and her brother tells we are near the lion's cave, and we must be cautious of our prey. Otherwise, a moment's carelessness can cost us our lives. Naru's brother moves near the cave Naru, and her companions stay behind. Suddenly, the lion arrives and attacks her companion and ends him. Now its next prey was Naru, but she makes the lion injured after hearing its voice and attacking her. Then she sees the light in the forest and her attention diverts. She gets faint falling from the tree because her foot slips. Naru finds herself in her home when she awakes. Her brother has brought her, and he comes back to his tribe after hunting the lion. Now he was made a new chief of the tribe for his bravery. Everyone was happy that the danger is over, but Naru wasn't happy as she knows the danger isn't over yet. That she tells her brother that she has seen a snake in the forest that was divided into two parts by someone. I think there is a dangerous hunter in the forest, and we are unaware of him, so we should go back. Her brother ignores her and leaves from there. The next morning, Naru moves to the forest with her dog. Moving at a distance, she notices the green blood of predator on a tree. The predator is seen who is still invisible, and hunts a wolf while throwing it at a far distance. Naru feels hunger, so she hunts a rabbit, and then eats it while cooking it. The predator pours acid on the wolf's head due to it. Its skin separates then, keeps the head bone of the wolf as a reward. Moving on, Naru encounters many wild cows, which are slaughtered and their skin is removed. She finds a cigarette nearby, and it was clear the humans have ended them. She moves forward, but then falls into a marsh, but then she throws her axe on a tree. She emerges from the marsh while still holding her axe against the tree. After it, she reaches near a stream with her dog, and there she sees a bear eating an animal. Before she can hunt the bear, the rope of her bow breaks because of being pulled hardly. Now she was stuck because the bear sees her and starts chasing her to end her. She hides between the woods to escape from the bear, but Naru discovers now she will not escape. She was ready to die because the bear was about to attack her, but the bear doesn't attack and stops, because the predator arrives and there was a heavy fight between them. The predator also bleeds green blood during the fight, but in rage, it punches the bear and kills it. She gets scared and returns to the forest through water while shouting. She finds her tribe people sent by Naru's brother to find her. Then she tells everyone about the predator, but none believes her. They tie Naru so she will not go back into the forest, and the predator was seeing all this. Then it comes towards them and attacks them because there were weapons in their hands. During this, they see a glimpse of it. That was strange because it was wearing a mask. Everyone was dying one by one and the predator gives him a bad death. Getting a chance, Naru opens her rope and runs from there. She comes to a grass field and there she meets a boy from her tribe. They escape from there, but the predator attacks the boy and ends him. Naru runs again, but her foot gets stuck in a trap. The predator was following her with the intention of killing her. But when it realizes she is trapped in a trap, it flees without ending her. Meanwhile, few hunters arrive who have set this trap here. Now they take Naru to their camp while making him faint, then she finds herself tied when she awakes. Here a translator says to Naru that the predator has ended our many people and it is finding a powerful hunter. If you know anything about the predator, do let us know, but Naru refuses and says no, I don't know anything about it. Meanwhile, the tribe leader brings Naru's brother, whom they have made a slave, and beats him. After it, they tie Naru and her brother with a tree, so when the predator will come to attack them, they will end it. Then the predator comes in front in its real Jetta. Now the hunters have set the trap already in which the predator's foot stuck. It was brave and powerful, so releases itself easily. It becomes furious that it starts attacking everyone one by one, even it ends many people in a painful way. Naru cuts her rope and her brother's rope with the help of a blade and they were released. Now her brother moves to bring his force, so they will escape from there. Naru moves to the camp to bring her dog and the predator leaves, throwing the device on the land while turning it on. As the hunters move near the device, it opens suddenly, and 3 flying bombs blast from it. The remaining people also die and Naru reaches the camp where she meets a few hunters. She ends them while attacking them, and then moves near her dog and asks it to move to her brother. Meanwhile, the translator arrives who survived, but the predator has separated his foot. He says to Naru, I will give you my gun, but in return, you have to treat me. But then the predator arrives, but it couldn't see the translator as his body becomes cold. The predator discovers him alive, so this time, it doesn't spare him and ends him. Naru's brother arrives and attacks Predator's head, due to which its mask falls down. The laser light emits from it that falls on the trees, and then it attacks Naru's brother with its weapons. All of its arrows shoot on the tree on which the laser light was falling. Naru tries to shoot from the translator's gun, but it wasn't working. The predator vanishes and ends Naru's brother brutally, but Naru escapes from there. Naru moves near stream and meets a hunter there who survived, and she separates his foot while making him faint. She places the translator's gun that wasn't working near him, then eats the flower herb, and her body becomes cold. The predator couldn't see Naru when it comes there. The hunter awakes and picks up the gun, but the predator sees him and ends him while attacking him. But then Naru shoots the predator's head from behind. Its mask falls down again, and she comes to a place while taking it and fixes a trap through the mask to capture the predator. It reaches there, but Naru attacks it with her axe, but the predator throws it far while escaping from it. Naru comes back once again and attacks with a weapon. Naru escapes from each attack because she has discovered how its laser works. Naru cleverly brings the predator to a place where she has fixed a trap through its mask. Now as it shoots an arrow, the arrow shoots the predator because of the mask. It died because its own laser light falls on it as it was standing in front of it. Naru returns to the tribe with the predator's head and hands over the translator's gun. Because of her bravery, Naru was made a new chief, and a painting of 3 predators approaching is shown afterwards. This is the final scene of the movie. Thank you for watching the video. Kindly hit the subscribe button for more interesting updates from us.